Hi.
Hi, I'm Viola.
I'm Drum, and we're back.
With She Don't Play.
In the Disco Elysium.
I don't know how to do the things I do.
It's a new play session, and I just got off work, and I'm a little zonked, so I don't know how talky I'm gonna be.
Nice.
But I do remember we gotta talk to the bartender again.
Oh.
So we're heading back that way, I think. Yes?
Did you ask Matt how we get this body down?
Oh, he said, I said, we're excited to play night 2 of Disco Elysium. And he's like, don't tell me too much. I haven't gotten that far, actually.
Oh, okay.
But, so I don't know what to expect either.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Anything could happen on Halloween. Except it's actually the day after Christmas.
And for whoever is listening to this, it's many days after Christmas.
I'm going to turn this down just a
It might be New
smidge.
Year's.
By the time they listen to it, it might be Christmas next year. I've done that before. Listening to something that was just recorded on a Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, see you in 2017. And you're like, what?
The past is never a consequence of the present.
Shit.
I mean, the present is never a consequence of the past. The present is never a consequence of the past.
And you've been listening to some Alan Watts.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to say things and I'm going to be like, yeah. which is
always a consequence of the present, the eternal now. It follows behind it like the wake of a ship. That's Alan Watts.
And every time I hear Alan Watts, I'm always like, yeah, that sounds good. I'm not sure what you said, but yeah.
Didn't you think about that?
Of course. I'm just being silly.
Okay.
I'm playing up the incompetence. I'm actually a very smart person. Now I'm going to talk to this guy with the bird in my video game. The man with the unimpressive beard. Yeah. Notice as you approaching, he drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant. Guards. Doesn't that mean something in France? The lieutenant glances into his little notebook. You run this place? He responds tersely. Oh, I'm going to turn it back up.
The harbinger of ruin. I like that.
All right. Nothing. I just want to see what happens if I say it. Now I do. The gloaming, I am it. Oh, the gloaming, I am it. Never mind.
Do that.
Nothing?
Two.
Number 2?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No idea what that means.
I have been to the precipice.
I've seen the end. Yes.
You're going to scare these people.
It's a joke to you. Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy, we've been waiting for a week.
Oh boy.
So, I understand that concept, but we are here to do the job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Cool.
Yes, of course.
Takes a step back.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to pull up. It was you who placed the call, correct? No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Looks behind the pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got from where? Are you a local? What? In Martinez? No, I live in Germany. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on you guys. This is just one of the many temples.
Oh, he's a big deal.
Still know your way around, yes? In case we need direction. Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
What?
I didn't imply that. Detective?
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. Right then, questions. I got this. Who? Me? No, I'm good.
Who, me?
Right then, questions. I got this. His face expresses profound happiness. Yeah. Ugh, smart guy. Ask him about the body's location before asking if you killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Why did Sylvie go away?
Why'd Sylvie go away? She She went away because none of your business. Okay. Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
She pertains.
She pertains at the coming upon
Yes, yes. This one.
Okay. Does she? Maybe she does. Maybe she pertains to the apocalypse. He snorts. Sylvie's not here because I asked her for a number. The dead body out back didn't help either, but it was mostly me. I hope you appreciate that. What?
She was creeped out by him.
Thank you. The lieutenant opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Thank you, he says. Mystery solved. Didn't go well.
Didn't go well?
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Yeah, no shit. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
I like the first one.
Some gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. Guess I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. Well, that's something. I don't know. I just went for it. You're right. I probably shouldn't have asked. Stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist.
Do it.
Okay. Oh, boy. What? That's right. If there's one thing I know about myself is that I am a total raging feminist.
Did you have a phallus in your ear? I said I'm a feminist.
I'm not a feminist. I just want to see a look on your face. That's good, but there is a timetable for this investigation dictated to us by the stages of decomposition. It says we need to move on. Okay. Who killed him?
Okay.
Okay. I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. I have another question. Ted turns the page, a little notebook scribbled on. Are you the bartender? No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You look like a bartender.
Bartender. That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference? Ooh, really irritated this guy.
I have 3 cafeterias I manage. 3. Get over it. That's all?
I guess so.
Okay, I got plus 30 points for that. Continue. Not so fast, Mr. Feminist, he wants you. You owe me 130 real. What's
real?
That's real. Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real. He pronounces the R with a real.
Yeah.
Some aristocratic accent. The IIR, or Intersolar Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money. By real, do you mean some form of street cred? Oh, I understand. You mean I owe him money?
Irritate him some more. Do the number one.
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real. He points to the red ledger on the counter. What do I owe this place for? What exactly?
Number 2. What exactly is money?
What exactly is money? What are you, a philosopher?
I might be.
I might be. Bitch, I might be. Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concept of reality. No, I'm just getting my bearings.
Actually, I might be.
Actually, I might be. Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or, he peeks into the ledger, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royale Extra. We use it for everything, really. Interesting. Where do I get it from? Why do I need it? I don't have any money. Proceed.
Where do I get it from?
Where do I get it from? Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. He looks at the lieutenant. I'm sorry. I don't think cops take bribes. Subdued to take recompense. The lieutenant is dead serious, but only to survive. Wow. Why do I need it? For survival to pay me, unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it is cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer. Wow, it's deep. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. He stops and says, mostly to himself, I'm not an asshole. I don't have any money. Oops. There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kisagiri looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. Oh, I like it. I like it. It's cop for, I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either. Whoops. You're under arrest.
You're under arrest.
Should I go for it?
Yeah.
Okay. You can't arrest me. I haven't done anything. Okay, you're not.
Okay, you're not.
Put this man in his place. Ooh, I can totally
okay.
beat the shit out of him if I want. Probably. I don't know why I said that. I thought something Kyle would say. Okay, here we go. Alright. Did someone order a vague farcical reading of the law? More than one pops in your head. Refusal to aid an officer of the peace. You're impeding me from carrying out a murder investigation with your inane request for money. Ooh, that's good. I wonder what Sylvia has to say.
Ooh, sex prison.
You have admitted sexual crimes. You'll be
Yeah,
taken to
good.
sex prison. He laughs. What in the name of God? Sounds like you think sex is more than a social construct. Tell me, do you think women are mentally inferior to men?
Oh my God, yes.
Wow.
Let's go.
The feminist detective. Okay. He settles down. I know what is going on, and okay, I'll call your station. What'd you say it was? 41. The lieutenant steps in. I'll call them for recompensation for the room, but you still owe me 70 for the drinks in the window, and I do not think women are mentally inferior to men. I have no money. I have no memory of drinking them. I'm not paying for the drinks. I won't pay for the window. Cool. Goodbye, and thank you for your cooperation.
Cool.
Cool. You still owe me 70. If you don't have it by tonight, I'm not letting you back up there. He points upstairs. Whatever. That's enough now, so good day. I said good day.
I like your feminist rant.
Yeah, you're hopping it down. What's this? By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank and this place sure isn't. Do I even have one? I have no idea. This guy thought. Do I even have one? But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. I don't know. Near? South maybe? Far away? Up on Marble Hill. Up on Marble Hill. Why did you say that? These are just synapses firing. It doesn't mean anything. The name has some meaning for me. Lieutenant Kitsugi, do you know a place called Marble Hill?
Ask him.
All right. No, he thinks for a moment. But isn't that an expression, not a place? An expression? Wow, this is great. A saying up on Marble Hill. Excuse me. A great
Oh my
hive
God,
place.
you're a pig. I got him trained.
A great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to. That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. Can I trace the way back somehow? To the exact street, the exact number on a building? I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop. Part hobo. Part cop. Hobo cop. I think it'd be nice to live somewhere, maybe.
Yeah.
Hobo cop. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear. Ooh, interesting. What's this? Same thing. Ooh, you should totally sing karaoke here the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know of your vast oceanic soul. Cool. My soul is immense. My soul is modest. It's normal size. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. Discard thought.
4.
Okay. Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. This game really wants me to sing a song through a PA system by other people.
What should I
What should I sing when it comes to it? You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You'll wreak havoc with it. Don't worry. Lamentation sounds good. That'll really get a gauge on my soul. I'll really get a gauge on my soul with that. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, get the people going.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Pick. Random pick.
Lamentation. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. Alright. New task. Sing karaoke. You have to sing something tragic to sing first, though. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though. Okay. Cool. Wow, we got stuff to do. I think. Pay for damages.
Sing karaoke. Click on sing karaoke.
You need to find sufficiently tragic tape, then play it on a boombox to memorize the lyrics, then ask if you're to manage to perform. Preferably in the evening. More people at the bar then.
Okay, so you gotta get a hold of a sad song on tape.
$70. Who made the call reporting the crime? Someone reported the hanging to RCM. Maybe if you find out who it was, and it may shed new light on the events. You have an idea where to start, but the caller could have been anyone. Call Sylvie using Kim's shortwave to ask whether she made the call. Is that the lady who lives upstairs? Like my next door neighbor?
Could be. We didn't ask her name, did we?
I don't remember. Okay, 86% volume shit compressor. Inexplicable feminist agenda. Something stirs in you. Something interdisciplinary. It's a new form. It's a newly formed reaction to a tyrannical gender roles around you, or something you've always had. One thing is for sure, you're not a mild feminist. Oh no, These are incendiary thoughts aimed at undermining the very pillars of society. Dope. Could you fashion them into some sort of weapon, perhaps? A first strike weapon to decapitate the XY chromosome hegemony?
Let's internalize that.
Okay. Lonesome long way home. Temporary research bonus. Blah, blah, blah.
What's the solution? Can you click on solution? No.
Where?
Here.
Oh.
No.
No. Okay. Interesting. All right. How do I poop?
You're kind of piecing your personality together. Is that?
I
what's
guess
going
so.
on?
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty neat. Okay. Kim, use your shortwave to call Sylvie or whatever. Right? Right?
Yes.
Convince Kim there's a sexy dog. Okay. Tell me about the case again. I know I've done this, but is there something else that opens? Blah, blah, blah. During the time the victim is stripped of his belongings, color night. Why do we know anything about the color? Why didn't we know about it?
You have to ask Matt if he got an inexplicable feminist agenda.
That might be a spoiler for him. That's kind of I somehow doubt he made that playthrough. Why hide themselves? Okay. Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case, uncover and arrest the killer. Okay. Sorry.
So how do we ask him to call?
I don't know. I'm gonna see if that upstairs lady knows anything. Talk to Daria, my next door neighbor.
Daria? That's her name?
No, but she kind of sounded like Daria. She's like,
oh yeah.
You're a detective.
I'm a detective.
Yes.
Hello, officer.
Door is closed. Knock. There's no answer. Great. Ooh, you hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside. Tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. I'm so alone. Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness. Swallow the emotion. Wow.
3.
The door does not care.
Knock again.
Okay. There's still no answer. Sure. Still nothing. Breakthrough imminent. What does that mean? Okay. Sorry, I thought something exciting was about to happen. Still nothing. Tank gives you a quick glance.
Try the handle.
Doors can only be opened with the key from the inside. Great. Well, that was a waste of time. What's this? Oh, hello. Bizarre scientific news from Rejvichal West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 4.5 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen
Who wrote
levels.
this wonderful, wonderful game?
These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought of to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long this shit singularity lasts. All endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Wow.
We got our shit together.
Yeah, we put up with a lot of shit. I love it.
We got our shit together.
We got our shit together. Indeed, indeed. Okay, great.
Can you click on that? No?
Which one?
Call?
No.
No.
Inspect. Can I do this now? Inspect the body. Equipment and complete volumetric shit compressor thought. Okay. So I can swallow my shit and not throw up this time. Okay, let's check out the body, I guess. I mean, I got nothing else going on. What about you?
Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving to persons of power.
Like police officers. I guess that's how we were able to get away with saying our
Weird
crazy
shit.
nonsense, yeah.
I'm not afraid to say weird things. Are you?
No, you're not. I sometimes am.
I know.
That's-
Even in a game.
That's a
This is
failing
a
on my
game.
It's a failing on my part. I always want to say what I would say in that situation.
But it's a game.
I know it's a game, and I am enjoying playing this new and exciting character that we're creating as we're existing.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
Mm-hmm. We're discovering ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We're finding ourselves.
Yeah.
It's very 70s.
Very 70s. I guess that's why it's Disco Elysium.
Mm-hmm.
Shame the loading screens are pretty long.
Mm-hmm. Gives us time to chitter and chatter.
That's true. Chitter and chatter. And laugh
So
and laugh.
how do you check things off your list?
Well, I think it did it automatically with some of my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The done. I interviewed the cafeteria manager, asked him to tell me about the case. And then I got these active ones. Okay. Great. Okay, now check the body. Light stroll, check out the body. Do. Low on health, put points in endurance. Yep, let that be a lesson for all of you.
I was thinking about this. I was actually writing about this today.
Yeah.
About how in these games you kind of like choose characteristics, strengths and skills and whatnot in characters when you start up a video game, like something like this or Fallout. Pardon my yawn.
Oh no. You getting schmeepy?
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Hold that thought.
I know that song.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what that's about. All right, here. Let's see if we can get this body down now. Okay. Let go of your nose without throwing up. All right, I got +6 shit compressed. Come on, big money. No whammies. Yes. As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your side and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons. They always do that. Do they do after 7 days? Yes, we're deep in decomposition now. Alright. The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. Cool. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. Okay.
Let's look at the text.
An intricate web of blue lines stretching across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, small white stars formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. Okay. His corpse is marked by stars. Well, mine be marked by. I've never seen it, but this is how I imagine True Detective is like. Yeah. Alcohol and heartbreak. Aw. Is this a map of the night sky? Is this a microelectronic system? Is this a national pattern?
Microelectronic system?
Microelectronic. I only have a cursory knowledge of the scientific cybernetics. I would not know if it were, but it's not quite complex enough, is it? We're missing something here. Sorry, pardon our Chinooks. I agree. A sudden ring
Pardon my Chinooks.
A sudden ring fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminum from his coat pocket and pulls it open. A sound like a sword is being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera? What's that? A Trigot Sunshine Mini. Trigot is the world's leading manufacturer of
intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
The camera before you looks familiar somehow. Shit, Kuno, what the fuck is that? An instant color camera. He produces 2 metal-capped ampules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there. I only have 2 ampules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one. He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then... Blah. A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampule of glass. You see streams of color pour into the thick, glossy piece of paper rolling out. This is cool. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. In case we need it, the lieutenant says and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. Cool machine. What do we need this photo for? What do we need a crime scene photo for? Jesus. Cool machine. Yes, he slides the camera close and tucks it away on his belt. It is pretty cool, isn't it? Alright, fine. What do we need the photo for? It contains insight to the victim's person, and by his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story you wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. This guy is fucking cool. Can I have it?
Say nothing.
Say nothing. Okay. Here, a souvenir. He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Glassy-eyed corpse, look by, mouth mute, skin color, look Korean. Boots? You always gotta look for mud in the boots. I learned that from Columbo.
Well, let's check on his boots then.
The material appears to be ceramic. Okay. Its clean white stands in the stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Huh. Interesting. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow, I'll say. These are clearly not boots, they're armor. I was thinking that. Possibly part of a larger set. These aren't just boots, are they? This is the armor he was stripped of. Indeed. With his notebook under his arm, the lieutenant crouches to inspect the soles. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots. What kind of armor is this exactly? Well, armor with spelled with a U. It's interesting. Ceramic.
Isn't this it sounds like they all have.
Yeah. It feels like we are in Central Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Ceramic plate to zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Where? Under the heel, Fairweather. He turns the boot slightly. Fairweather Model T 500V. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff. Where's the rest of it? Scavenged by the locals? The material looks out of place here. Knock on the boot. Pull the boot off.
Knock on the boot.
Knock on the boot. A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Sounds fragile. It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. He points to the boots. See? This game is neat. Faint organic lines cover the plates where they were separated into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like whorls of floorboards, the design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials like lignum vitae and ebony, perhaps. What does this remind me of? If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like. Run your fingers over the lines. The smooth, glossy surface fractures and even more intricate interconnections peeking on the right sabaton where you notice... Ooh. The whorls are in the shape of a letter and a number combination E50 100 10,000. Point to it. Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton. Good. Can you read it to me? He tips the drying ballpoint of his pen on his tongue. Oh, Jesus. X541567456782222. Let's lie. What?
Something in your head wants you to lie to him, but that's not it.
Okay.
Give him the real one.
Give him the real one? Okay.
Give him the real.
Maybe we can't trust him.
The E50.
The E50 one? Okay.
Yeah, that's what's
Oh,
really
I get you. Okay. We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us. Where's the rest of it? Scavenged by the locals? The material looks out of place here. How can this man afford such expensive hardware? That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the Labor Harbor Company, but that's just hearsay. Initial report? He's a pretty advanced for a security guard.
Yeah, too.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard could afford. Where's the rest of it? Scavenged by the locals? The material looks out of place here. Pull the boot off?
Yeah, pull it off.
Alright.
Stinky.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Grab the boot.
Grab the boot under your arm. The stench fills your nostrils as you push downward. An ominous creaking sound comes from above. Uh-oh. Stop! The lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm. Pig's gonna pull his head off. Brutal. What? Lieutenant, you seem distressed. Why? Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't it?
Lieutenant, you seem distressed. Why?
You're about to pull his head off. Oh, yeah. I guess it is still tied up. Do it, homo! Not a homo. Do what? I'm gonna pull his head off, right?
You're gonna pull his head off, right?
Yes, that's what I said. You'll compromise the coroner's case if you do, so please don't. Indeed, from this angle, it does look like the neck isn't going to take much more. Being dead for a week has all but liquefied his muscles. It's going to get disgusting. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot? These boots would go super well with my bell-bottom pants. This is advanced enemy technology. We should conduct research into their weaknesses. Are we not detectives? There may be clues inside the boot. You said they're expensive. I thought I could pawn them, earn some lucre. I'm sorry, I don't even want to take them off. I just thought I should try.
They should go well with my pants. You would never say this.
No, we're a
say it.
terrible detective. You do understand the boots are steeped in cadaverine odor, don't you? So are my pants. So are my pants. Can I just wash them? You're right. I didn't think this through. It was an impulse thing. Wow, this game really wants me to not do this.
So are my pants.
You have a point there, detective. You have a point. But the lieutenant taps on the boot. There's no way you're getting them off. Oh, all the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into his boots for 7 days. They're fused to his feet now. Why do you think they're the only thing left on him? Ugh. Alright, yeah, sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down, and second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around. Sounds like a plan. Steal a dead man's boots, but that would be dishonorable, or refuse for honor.
Okay.
This one?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Alright then, you could pay the hostel bill in honor points. How many honor points have you collected?
They're honor points.
Of course there are, don't be naive. Aw. You still feel as though there might be some honor points. And if there are, you surely earned one. What's going to happen to the boots then? Okay, got it. The processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, will yield nothing, for we must pick our fights. He looks toward the boots. Should we continue?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the rest of it? You know, it's piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It'd be odd if they didn't. Where's the rest of the armor? That's a new quest, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Should keep a lookout for pieces. The armor could yield information. You know, that's where it's going. Maybe he'll know something. He's just wearing those boots. There's no rest of the armor. Maybe. Sure, why not? No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags. Why are these clothes? Then where are these clothes? Have you seen
What if they
them around?
told him to strip before they,
To demean him? They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, bitch mother. The Mazda, the Besmirdes, and the like. This one still has his underpants. Fucking talk about underpants. This fucking kid. Should we stop there and continue in a moment?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
This is fun.
This is fun. Yay.
Alright.
Cool. Like, comment, subscribe. And we love you. And I love you.
Alright. See ya.
Do you
Sorry,
love-
see nothing, see videos. I don't care.
Perfect.
I have no motivation for my actions.
That's fun.
Good night. Nice. He's trying to emulate the Chinook winds, which have now died down a bit.
Exactly. Typical. It's the end of it.
And we're just sitting here hanging around with a dead body.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Say good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie. Da, 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 da.